Alright, Sunday, February 8th, 2026. Day of the Super Bowl, I guess. Watching that later. Go Hawks. Alright, we've got a very hard puzzle by 700 KPC, which, 700 KPC, you've got me worried. Alright, let's see what this is. Let's see, nothing seems too weird about this so far. Let's see. Except for the fact that I'm not seeing any things I can play stuff. Let's see, if I put it here, two of these get covered. I think same goes for here. Is that right? Yeah. Here and here. Is there something that can, like, do the same but, like, for the other way around? It's gonna be one of these two. That doesn't tell me very much. Let's see if something gets in between one of these, does that. So, it's any of these three. It's both of these two. And it's both these two, and both of these two, which can't because this one was covered. So, nothing in between, and I think that means nothing in between for the rest of these? Yeah. Okay. So that eliminates some squares, but still doesn't really tell me anything. What if it's something like in one of these three? It means these two and these two. Doot. 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 That means this one can only get one instead of two, so I think it's safe to say can't be any of these either. Oh yeah, it's the same proof as the ones in between. Do. Let's see, if it's this one, then this one gets blocked off. And that works for the other corner as well. And same applies in reverse here. Okay, wait, hang on. So, if it's not the top one here, then that means it's these two and these two, and then both of these get blocked off. So, it means it has to be all the tops. That tells me quite a bit so far, actually. At least more than anything else. At least gives me more information over here with these twos. Let's see. So there's definitely going to be a loop around here, but I just don't know which direction yet. So if it's here, then these are here, and these are here. It's here. Boop. Boop. Do. Do. Oh, it has to be this one, because if it's both of these two, then there's no way this can be two. And same goes over here, which means it can't be any of these, because these two need to take something on both of those columns. See if it's one of these corner ones here, then it's the opposite one here, which means it would be there. Okay, I don't think that's a useful proof to look at right now. Is there going to be a loop around here? Well, okay, no matter how this ends up being, it's not going to affect what this one can be, unless it affects this one here. So, let's see. If it's this one, then it's this one, and then it would have to be this one, because it couldn't be either of these. Which means it's one of these two. Let's see, are there any X's that can only be lit up by one spot? I don't see any. Alright, let's continue back with the trial. Wait. So if it's this one, it would also be this one, which blocks off this. And then this one, which blocks off this. And then would be this one, which blocks off this. Hang on. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Let me try that again. So if it's here, it's here and here, which means here, and then there would only be one left here, which would mean zap. And hang on, how many would this have around it again? Or where would the lights be around this one? It would be here and here. And then this would be here. 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 That works out. I don't know if it would light everything up. Oh wait, but that does mean it can't be either of these two, which means this can only be lit up by this square. I see. So that tells us the loop goes in this direction, which I think just about solves the puzzle. Oh, there's a little bit left. Let's see, this can't go here because nothing can light that one up, which means here and here. Let's see, it's one of these three. Okay. If it's one of these corners, then that would make this impossible, so can't be either of these, which means there has to be one here. This has to be one of these two. And I don't think it can be any of the side ones not touching the two here, because yeah, that would make it that would block this off. So it tells me all that, and this is the only one that can light that one up. This one can be lit up by either of these two or this one. Let's see. Oh, we can apply the same logic in perpendicularly here, because if it's either of these, that would mean it's one of these, which means this one gets blocked off. And that means this one has to be here. Which tells me here and here. And then alright, looks like at this area I think some combination would stop all from being able to be lit up. Let's see, if I put it here and here, it could all be lit up. If I put it here, I can't. It can't go here, which means here and here. And then that solves it. Alright, perfect score. 12 minutes, 52 seconds. Sweet. Go Seahawks.